Today's Facebook post, we've been talking about how maybe we can support emotional health as a part of the triad of health, part of the structural, chemical and emotional parts of any presenting problem. So one of the tools I mentioned there is the F.A.S.T technique, which is the first aid stress tool. This comes from N.E.T, Neuro emotional technique, a really useful technique to help relieve emotional burdens. The F.A.S.T technique is a simple thing you can do at home yourself, really effective, very straightforward, and based on Chinese medicine and Chinese acupuncture points, which all relate to a different emotional state. So we have the 3 pulse points on the left hand, which relate to fire, wood, and water. Fire is associated with feeling abandoned or vulnerable, which obviously many people are at this moment in time. Wood is feeling angry or frustrated. And water is associated with feeling scared or afraid. Again, 3 quite important emotions at this time. On the right hand, the 3 points we have are metal, earth, and fire. The metal can be associated with feeling sad or unhappy. Earth can be associated with feeling worried or helpless. And then fire, as we already discussed, it's on both sides, abandoned or vulnerable. So if you have an emotional issue, an emotional moment that you want to try and release that anxiety from it, focus on the feeling of that. Use your fingers coming down the thumb side of your hand, so you're contacting all the points, so you're contacting all of those emotional points. Then lightly put your hand onto your head and just breathe. Breathe it deeply for about 30 seconds whilst focusing on the feeling of the issue that you had. Do this for as long as it feels appropriate, and then do the same on the other side. Usually 30 seconds either side is enough. Sometimes you need to do it a little bit longer, sometimes you need to do it a little bit more often. And sometimes, interestingly, if you have a particular feeling about something, as you're doing it halfway through you think, well, actually no, it's not so much that, it's more another stage of it. And then that way you're just narrowing down where the main issue might be, and there's a little self-help technique there that can help you clear it. This isn't in any way, shape or form taking away from proper health professional support on matters like this. This is just a nice, simple, at-home remedy that you can do yourself.